Hello, dear students. Let us see GATE 2019 question asked on array and pointers. Now, you see, we have been learning relation of array and pointers and how the name of the array itself is the base address of the array and so on. So that concept will be utilized in this particular example. Just see, we have an array which is initialized. So you can imagine that in the memory there is array storing 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 sequentially with indexes 0 to 4, and you can imagine base address of the array as 100 or any other address, and the name of the array itself is the address of the array. Okay, now we have some variables here: I, sum equal to 0, asterisk b equal to a, plus 4. Just observe. So I will make these columns over here. I is a variable. Now sum is initially 0. So I will write that sum as 0. And then we have a pointer asterisk b. But just check, what is this pointer initialized to? It is initialized to a plus 4. Just observe that. What is a plus 4 is, this b, the pointer b will point to the fourth element of the array. Please don't ask how. A is the base address, isn't it? And then adding 4 to the base address means you are jumping by 4 integers. Isn't it so? Actually, when you increase a by 4, it gets increased by 4 multiplied by number of bytes each integer consumes. So if each integer consumes 2 bytes, then adding 4 to a will increase it by 8 bytes. But who cares how many bytes does integer consume? A plus 4 means b is going to point to the fourth location of the array. Okay, now have a look at the for loop, and finally we have to print the sum. Now in the for loop, anyway, I will write this asterisk b is actually pointing to a4, like this I'll write. Okay, for our reference. Then there are two values here. Sum is getting added to asterisk b minus I, so I will make that asterisk b minus I column over here, and asterisk b minus I but asterisk outside this. I will make that column over here. Okay, let's start the for loop. I begins with 0. When I begins with 0, then this is sum is equal to sum plus asterisk b minus 0 minus asterisk bracket b minus 0. Okay, so this person here is asterisk b minus 0, and this person here is asterisk b minus 0. This is getting subtracted. These two quantities are getting subtracted, and the value is getting added to the sum, because we have written sum is equal to sum plus this. So what is asterisk b minus 0? Solve asterisk b first. Check what I am underlining. Asterisk b is 10, value to which b points, minus 0. So this is 10, correct? Minus, please check this very carefully, minus. Then first solve the bracket. Please solve the bracket first. This is b minus 0, which is b itself. This is b itself, and then we have asterisk b. Asterisk b is still the same, 10. I hope you are understanding. This is same as asterisk b, isn't it? Because b minus 0 is written in the bracket, so that is b itself. So we get 10 minus 10. So what is the sum we are calculating? Just see, sum is sum plus this quantity. But anyway, sum is 0. 0 plus 10 minus 10. So sum will remain 0. I hope you got this. This happens during first repetition when the value of I is 0. So what happens when the value of I becomes 2 here? Let's make the value of I as 1, and sum is still 0. Okay. Now what is this quantity? Asterisk b minus I. Remember, b is still pointing to a4. A4 as shown in the picture. So what is asterisk b minus I? First solve asterisk b and then minus I. Asterisk b is 10, but I is 1. So this happens to be 9. And what is this quantity? Asterisk, bracket, b minus 1, because I is 1. So solve b minus 1 first. What is b minus 1? Come on. B minus 1 means reduce b by 1, but not permanently. Just check, I am writing it again over here. B minus 1. And asterisk is written before that. This is what we are discussing here. But b minus 1 doesn't mean b should become b minus 1. So b minus 1 will simply give the address of the third element. One integer behind b minus 1. B right now is giving us address of fourth element. So b minus 1 will give us address of third element, and asterisk is written before that. So we are going to get value 8. This is going to constitute to 8. And we are subtracting this. And we are saying sum should become equal to sum plus this. Now sum is anyway 0. 0 plus 9 minus 8, which is 1. So sum is now going to become 1 after the second repetition. So by this time, one should get some idea like this, that during each repetition, what we are doing. Next time when I will become 2, sum is already 1, In the for loop, I will become 2, sum is already 1. And b is going to stay at A4. We are not moving b anywhere. But this quantity is going to take 10 always, because asterisk b is always 10. And it is going to subtract from the current value of I. This is going to be the first quantity. And the second quantity, again, you note this. Now we are doing b minus 2, because I is 2. B minus I means b minus 2. So b minus 2 means 2 integers back. We are subtracting a pointer from 2 or by 2. Then, and it is an integer pointer. So we are then checking what is the address of previous to previous element, and we get address of the 6, and we are asking for the value. So this value is going to be 6, and we are subtracting this. So we are going to get sum is equal to sum plus this is 8 minus 6, but sum is already 1. 1 plus 2 is going to give us 1 plus 8 minus 6 is the quantity that we are having. So we should first find 1 plus 8, which is 9. 9 minus 6, which is 3. Be careful about the priorities. Anyway, but you could have done 8 minus 6, which is 2, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So sum ultimately happens to be 3 now. I am just overwriting this. Now the ball is in your court. I mean, you have followed what's happening exactly here. And you can just go through these repetitions 2 more times, but I will complete this. Now sum is 3. And just notice, now what happens is I becomes 3. We are at third index. And b is still at A4. We have not moved it. Now asterisk b means 10 always. B is pointing to 10 minus 3. This quantity. And this quantity is b minus 3. Note the bracket here. In the bracket, we are having b minus 3. B minus 3 means from the point where b points, go back by 3 integers. So we have got the address of 4, and we have written asterisk before this. So we get the value at that address. So this is going to be 4, and we are subtracting these two. So now we get sum is equal to sum plus this is 7 minus 4. But sum is already 3. So this is 10 minus 4, which is 6. So sum, which was 3, now becomes 6. And now ready for the last repetition. Okay. But anyway, the sum is 6 now. So what we now have is sum is 6 and I is now 4. Ultimately, the last repetition. The pointer b is always at A4. Now this asterisk b is anyway 10. 10 minus 4. And this quantity written in the bracket here, b minus 4 it will be. B minus 4 means go back or take the address of the element which is 4 locations away, and then get the value, that is 2. I hope you are getting used to this. And you are subtracting these two quantities. So we get sum is equal to sum plus this quantity, which is 6 minus 2. But sum is already 6. So it is 12 minus 2, 10. And you know after that the loop will break because I was going only up to 4. Ultimately, we are printing the sum after the loop. The ultimate answer here is 10. A is the option. Look, absolutely ordinary question. If you know the pointer notations very well, and you know how subtracting I from a pointer or adding I to a pointer gives you the address which is located before or which is located after, and what is the proper meaning of asterisk symbol, this question is going to be a very ordinary question. Thank you very much.